Hello and welcome to the July edition of What's Up Stratford. Joining me and starting the show is Deputy Chief Chris Kaiser from the Paramedic Services. Chris, thanks very much for joining me today.
It's my pleasure.
So let's talk about you. First off, you have a master's degree in adult education. How does that help you in your role?
I've been with the Perth County for about 20 years, 22 actually, if I think I'm counting right, but time goes. But I dealt with a lot of our paramedic education over those years. So to upgrade my skills and have a better understanding, I did go back to school and educated myself. And so that helps me with developing education for adult learners as well as educating the community. And recently I've taken on the CEMC, or the Community Emergency Manager portfolio, which you may have seen. And so that also helps because a large component of that is public education, as well as educating our ECG members to be able to respond in a disaster.
So when there is a major disaster like that, who is the person at the head that controls all the emergency services?
It's it's a little bit different for emergency service. It's the all hands on deck. And depending on the nature of the emergency, there might be a different lead agency like police, fire, EMS, but we all get together and support each other. The essence of emergency management is more for the rest of the support groups in behind public works, finance, and all of those individuals, as well as our senior elected officials. And we will develop an EOC in the back to support the operations and then plan for recovery and mitigating anything that came up, and making sure that our business continuity isn't affected.
Right. A very interesting thing, you developed for EMS a stroke scale. Tell me about that.
We participated with the Southwest Stroke Network in doing some research for paramedics being able to use different stroke tools to help assess strokes and whether or not they were a candidate to go to a different facility where they had more resources at their disposal to be able to treat those strokes. And that had to do with um, endovascular treatments, such as surgical interventions. So we were involved in testing a couple different questions at the paramedic level to see which ones were suitable and reliable to be able to enable those things.
So just tell us about some programs you have going on and maybe some community engagement.
So we have always a lot going on in Perth County, which is one of the reasons why I like being here. Right now, we have our community paramedic program, and so we also have the traditional lens of 911 is, you call 911 and paramedics come in an ambulance, and we have that. We do somewhere around 11,000 calls a year for service. And we do respond to acute crisis in the community, from traumas to strokes to heart attacks. We also have a community paramedic program for the last couple of years, where we also get into chronic care and supporting the different providers in the community that provide in-house support to individuals who need it, from blood work to assessments, to helping people just survive in their home and be comfortable there and safe.
That's
So
fascinating. Chris, how do you recruit new candidates?
Well, typically we recruit new candidates in a number of different ways. One, we do participate in college events to try and encourage students that, Perth County is a great place. We advocate for the service, come and ride out here. There's a portion of their schooling that is a consolidation period. And it's like, come and ride out, check us out. We do have a lot of opportunities. So we do that. And then we also will post hirings formally in spring and fall, and go through a recruitment process for paramedics who are already working somewhere else looking for a part-time job, or for students who didn't ride out